Josh, that really speaks to the fact that, yes, we're having a lot of problems here in Oregon, but up in Washington, they're being hard hit as well.
And, you know, all of the smoke that is being produced here in the Pacific Northwest is now finding its way into the western half of not only Oregon, but also Washington. Now, although it is less than ideal, it does make for some beautiful sunrise and sunset photos to come into our networks here at KOIN 6 out towards Salem, Portland. Thanks to Wade and Mark for sending in those great shots of the red glowing sun. And the reason that we see these red sunsets and sunrises is because the wildfire smoke cuts out all of the different colored wavelengths except for red. So that's why we really start to see the red shade start to crop up, giving us that nice kind of ominous glow across our landscape. As much of the same as anticipated as we work our way through the rest of this evening. Temperatures hovering right around 90 degrees. Smoky skies found anywhere from the coast to the high terrain of the Cascades, as Portland is actually measuring the 5th worst air quality in the entire world at this point in time. Expecting to see hopefully some improvements in the days ahead, as the smoky skies can still be seen with very reduced visibility out over downtown Portland from atop the KOIN Tower, as our count right now is at 161. That puts us under the unhealthy air quality. So reducing the amount of time spent outside and definitely not doing any exercising if you fall under the sensitive group category. That does include the elderly and those with underlying health issues, while healthy adults should also be limiting our time spent outside. Now, if you do have to be out and about, wearing a KN95 mask is going to be a must, while keeping our windows and doors sealed tightly will be beneficial, as the air quality is expected to suffer all the way through Wednesday morning. You can see much of the Portland-Vancouver area, much of the Willamette Valley falling under that unhealthy category, as hazardous air still resides through the central sections of our state. As one of the biggest culprits for the smoke experienced here is the grasshopper fire burning just to the south and east of Mount Hood. As our relative humidity values, they will start to rise overnight, which is very typical as those winds start to taper back, but then we start to pick up on more of that northeasterly, easterly flow, and that's going to be pushing a lot of that smoke back into the Portland-Vancouver area and potentially pushing the wildfire, the grasshopper fire, further off to the west, as we are socked in with the less than ideal air quality, with some improvements expected by the very end of the week. The coastline, that's going to be kind of the saving grace across our area, as we don't only have to deal with the high smoke count, but also the high temperatures, pushing us back close to triple digits tomorrow. That's why the National Weather Service has that heat advisory in place through Wednesday night. 93 to 98 degrees, a very real possibilities. We're already experiencing the summer heat through the I-5 corridor. Some of that smoke could actually help to reduce our forecasted temperatures ever so slightly, so that would be the positive out of this whole scenario, as a ridge of high pressure is sending us back into that summer-like territory, also helping with the flow of the wildfire smoke back into western Oregon and southwest Washington, as this next low is hopefully going to be clearing out our skies by this weekend. 62 degrees, that's where we expect to fall to tonight, with the smoky skies still remaining. All as KOIN 6 weather alerts are in place Wednesday and Thursday. Back up into the 90s we go. Not expecting to see those improvements until the end of this week. Still at 93 for us come Friday, but then low 80s on Sunday. Our average, just to put it all into perspective, is the mid 80s, which is what we expect to see early next week. But the downside of that forecast is there's no rain in sight. So the fire threat, it is remaining.
Yep, and it looks like there's smoke until at least Friday.
At least through the end of the week, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Josh. We'll be right back.